Hello and welcome back to my channel. So basically I feel like there is a lot of like unfinished art that I have right now, and I either don't have like the stuff that I need to finish it, the supplies, that's the word I was gonna say, or they're just unfinished ones I haven't worked on. But like majority of the projects I need to finish, I don't have stuff to finish them, so they're just kind of like sitting until I have supplies to finish them and I can go get what I need, or you know, I sell some stuff and I can use that money to get stuff. But other than that, today I figured I found this like duck that looks like it was a doll, and I molded some clay onto it, so I figured I would brush some paint onto her and give her some life. I thought that would be fun. Oh, phone call. Sam's calling?
Hello?
It's probably your brother.
Mm,
Maybe, maybe not.
no. Yeah, I have no idea, bro.
Going to bed.
Going to bed soon because I work at 7 a.m.
You were sleeping.
Mm-hmm. I have to.
Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure. Anyways, so right now I am just adding yellow to this one arm, and then the dress kind of has a lot of like paint residue on it, or not paint residue, I'm sorry, clay residue. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do to that. Kind of want to give it a different dress over this one, which should be fun, because I have a lot of like felt, so we'll mess around with that in a little while. In a long while, because we gotta paint the bird first. I don't know why I made another bird. I actually have like a pretty decent sized bird that I'm trying to sell right now that I made. But this was a while ago when I made this one. I think it's easier if I hold it like this. I hope my video is still on. I just got an Amber Alert on my phone, and I had it earlier on my phone, but it's, I guess, sending it out again, which is kind of annoying because it's like 10:27 at night. Like, that's very loud. That could have like woke somebody up in the middle of the night. Just food for thought, Pennsylvania. That's obnoxious for some people in the middle of the night. Like a text would have been nice. Anyways, so I hope everybody's having a really nice, relaxing weekend. Mine is okay so far. Like I said, I have a like surgery procedure Tuesday finally, and I have prep for that I have to do all on Monday, which I'm sure I will vlog that for the vlog channel for you guys. But today I am just hanging out, painting some little wings, some little arms. And it's showing that I'm live. I'm hoping that I'm actually live. I think I am. I think it worked. I always doubt it. I never know, because like people will come in and be like, I'm here, but I can't comment. Or they'll be like, I was here, or like let me know that like they couldn't say anything or comments weren't going through. YouTube is weird sometimes. It depends. The arms are so cute on it. Okay, well, that's what the little chickie's arms look like so far. I made like really on the face too, like slight detailing on like what I want to do. I didn't go crazy. Today I got lost in spending over an hour on Forever 21 website because they're going out of business, which I think is absolutely wild. And then my cart got deleted because that's just how they roll. And I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm like, all right, like I'll spend a half an hour again trying to find some of those similar items that I had before and I almost found them all. And then guess what happened? The card deleted itself a second time and I said, bye-bye. Ooh, I just cracked my leg into the cabinet. I said bye-bye Forever 21 because like that's just a little much, like twice having to go through and pick everything out. Didn't want to go through it. Doug's family had a picnic this evening I attended. And then everybody played Cards Against Humanity. And if you don't know what that is, it is like a game that you have to play with a bunch of people. And there's like phrases and words. So many small details on here. Right there. Oh my gosh. I actually really like how this looks. It's just hard to get some of the teeny tiny details, that's all. Like in the arm part in here, but I'm trying. I can kind of see it to like the best of my abilities. I actually have like my glasses on the bridge of my nose so I could really just like see the detailing that I was putting in. But it looks nice. And then I have to do its little chest. I was gonna give her boobies and I guess I just didn't, which is all good, but I did think about it. I was like, this was just like a body that I had from a doll, so I was like, might as well mess around with it, and that's why I put the sculpting stuff on when I did a while ago. There we go. That looks nice. Drop a little bit more paint down. I'm trying to get right, yeah. Right in there. Arms kind of like barely move. Kind of do. I want them to. And I just have to spread the yellow out a little bit better. Up into the neck. Because there's a lot of unused yellow. That could be other places used. Okay. I feel like everything like that shows up on my test could change so much about me, or I could stay the same, or it could just be something small. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. I'm trying not to be worried, but it's more of just like wanting, like the anticipation of just wanting it to be over already is mostly how I feel right now. Guess what I watched on TV today? They had like marathons on for Labor Day of like different movies and things. And Grease was one of them. And I love Grease. I've done a couple different like Grease looks on my channel for like Halloween and different things like that. So always been a fan. I made Doug dress up with me as Grease our first year of dating, and he never even seen the movie, and I thought he did, which to me is a little bit funny. Okay. Get in there with the detailing work. That's the little chick's back. There we go. Looks nice. Looking good. Now I took a big glob because I'm going up into the neck, back of the head. Just pretty much filling into like, this clay is super porous. So I'm just filling those in. But no, overall I didn't have a terrible day. It's pretty good. That's surprising, huh? Usually my days consist of shit, and shit show. Which doesn't necessarily mean it wasn't, but it was a doable shit show. Trying to move the yellow around a little bit better for myself here. Okay. She has like a little bit of hair sticking to the side of her head. I'm gonna try to remove that right now. Just like loose ones. But it's gonna mess up my yellow paint that I'm trying to do. I'm glad I chose to do this though, because I did, like I said, look at everything and I was like, I need craft supplies for this, I need pom-poms, I need bags, you know? And then I saw this little chick and I was like, oh my gosh, I have everything I need for that. Paints. Painting and making it into something new. This doll was kind of like before too. Like she was nothing to look at. As you can see, I kept the hair though. The hair was okay on it, but like the face on it was weird and it just was a gross doll. So that's why I was like, let's give her a little updo, which I'm gonna take down then. And like I said, we'll give her an outfit. Nice little paint job. As you can see too, I went over like the beak yellow, the eyes, like the whole face, like details, because I can always change the color of those then. This is just me filling all of them in, as you can see. So I'm filling in like, and I could still see like outlines that I made in different things for the eyes and the nose and all those things, but I'll just fill them in the colors I want them to be. Or if I want to like gradient or add some oranges in, whatever I want to do, I can do it now. I just want to make sure, because I have a lot of paint on here, that all of my yellow is exactly where I want it to be. Nice. Okay. I probably should have got water for this. you know, to rinse it, and I just never thought of that. It never crossed my mind. So I need to go do that quick. But I don't know how I want this little guy to like stand when I'm not with it, so I didn't think about that either. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a paint bottle and do like a leaning on it right here. That's perfect. I'm gonna be right back in 2 seconds and fill this with just a little bit of water so we can rinse that and then, you know, pick other colors. Okay, I'm back. See, I told you that wouldn't be long. So I'm just gonna rinse my paintbrush, put the cap back on the yellow. There we go. Okay. I think next I'll do some white on the eyes. Yeah. We'll mess around with that. And I love this paintbrush. It's such a teeny tiny precise brush, which makes it like perfect. I hope it's not too soon to be like doing this. So on the hand parts of it, I'm putting what looks like basically backwards C's. So I'm just making a C pattern backwards onto the hand part on it. Up to the wrist. All the way up to the wrist. So I did the backwards C pattern like I said on there. I'm gonna move those over a little bit. I'm really hoping the face is like starting to dry because I want to go in at the eyes right now with a little bit of white. And I have paint, white paint too, or like clay in the hair in the front, so I'm gonna have to fix that up and then get it out. Okay. So that's what I did for the one eye. Just went in with the white. Now I'm gonna do this one out. Putting the white everywhere it needs to go. Bringing it up. There. Bringing it up. There. Filling it in. Up. And I just smeared it a little bit, so I'll just go over that super quickly. And now I noticed that this eye is a little bit higher up than what I just did. So I want to go in on the left and fix it up a bit. Cute. Okay. I like it. That's really cute. The back is basically dry on it, so I love using acrylic paints because they do fairly dry. Quicker than regular, obviously. So we'll let the eyes dry for a moment. The white. I think next what we want to do is I'll do the beak. I was thinking gold for the beak, but I don't know if that's what I want to do now. There's an orange over here, there's a red. So those would two be nice colors to use. think we're gonna do the orange though for the beak. And then the red, I'm gonna tone that down then for cheeks. And the little dots will probably be actual red. The orange I was thinking about toning down, but we're not gonna. It's already on, so it's too late to even think about doing that. I hope this looks good. I think it does, but we'll see. I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm just basically painting its little beak. And then, like I said, we'll do the cheeks. But we're gonna tone those down with some white because they are dark colors. The red is really dark. And then I'm gonna use the red to make like a more relaxed pink. The little nose on it's actually kind of cute. I like it. I don't know what you think, but I think it's cute. Its little beak. Did I use enough paint? No. That's why I'm just stroking some more on. Or it needs it, you know? It's not a big deal. So, no, I'm gonna put it like that. Okay. And I basically just want to have like a little circle. Okay. So that's its little beak. Love it. Yeah, let's do cheeks next. And we're gonna play around more with the white part on the eye. Give it more of a pupil dimension, but not quite yet. If anybody has any suggestions, anything to say, just let me know. But for right now, I just put down the red and I'm gonna paint those little things before I add the white into it. And then for the orange on the beak, the underneath yellow in there, I'm sorry, the orange underneath where the yellow is, yeah, I think I'm gonna go over that with yellow and clean it up a little bit or something. I don't know. That was added. Oops, I just got white onto the wrong area. Or I'm sorry, red onto the white, which is the wrong area. So I'll go back and then fix that then, unless I add that to the eye. No, I'll probably just go back and fix it. So let's take our white. I'm gonna dip my whole brush into it. I'm gonna go over to the red and mix it with the white to make a little bit of a lighter color. Not by a lot though. And we're definitely gonna be fixing up the yellow in so many spots then. But that's okay. I'd rather do that than not. So we're doing its little red cheeks. And like I said, I'm gonna go in and fix up the orange beak. And then the eyes, when we get to them, we'll get to them. But for right now, I just want to do its cheeks to focus on, so I don't have to go back and fix them or anything. I can just focus on fixing my beak and the yellow that I messed up. Just, you know, like cleaning up lines, sort of ordeal. So let's do this one. I'll try to do that and that just happened. My brush is not listening to me right now. So we'll just try smaller strokes. Get the paint to where we won't need it to go and where we want it to go. Like I said, there's a couple areas that we need to fix up. Ooh, yeah, definitely. With the yellow, but the yellow is pretty thickening. The paint, like, I just feel like it would go over that easily. So yeah, now we gotta clean up all of those lines we did, like I just said before. So, I don't know, I guess we could do, we'll touch up the yellow first, yeah. So I'm gonna take that and work right out of the bottle again. I will start probably over here. Basically touching up, like I said. So I did that. I'm gonna rinse. Put my brush in again. Get some yellow paint on there. Fixing the chin part underneath. I just think it went down a little too low. And now I just need okay. Trying to make it for the cheeks, I don't have to like redo them. But they just look like clean and nice. Trying to not make it look like it's mixed. Okay. All right. All right, so I just fixed my yellow. Now I kind of, like I said, I just want to go in with the orange and make it look a little bit more realistic, brighten it up. And then we're going to eyes. Okay. I'm gonna start from here and just like work my way like I was before. And trying to make it look very like that kind of like faded out bird feathers sort of look. And then the top of the nose, the sides. Gotta be careful going around the cheeks and then down again. I'm gonna get a little bit more color on there. Get the front of it coming down. It's really cute. Okay. Eyes, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just gonna wing it. A black paint would be nice too for the eyes, but I don't even see that here. So that's not good. I wonder if I can make the black. I'm sure if I just mix like my dark purple and my light purple, I'll get black. Something in the order, I would hope. And that's so much like more paint than I need right now, but let's see. So mixed together, they looked really cool to start. Came up a really dark purple. So I'm just using it as makeup, I decided, because I'd rather have black pupils, and I know I have black somewhere. And it was just too cool of a color to pass up. Alright, well that's what I did so far. I like it. But like I said, I need to add in other stuff, and I have so much of this purple now, and I feel like I need to use it somewhere. So I was working on this the other day. It's a bottle. I'm probably just gonna paint the snake on the bottle this purple because it's a really cool purple. And I have a lot of it. And the snake isn't that long. So as I'm waiting for parts of my duck to dry off a little bit better, and then I have to look for a black anyways, I'm gonna paint my snake. Or if I don't find black paint, which I know I have it, but if I don't for whatever reason, then I was gonna say I will just start working on the dress, because that's okay. Anyways, now that's what that looks like on the white. I just thought it would look cool against the white too. That's another reason why I'm like, I should add this in quick. Okay. Going up to the side of it. Underneath. And this is like an easy color for me to remake too, when I need to put it on here, because I don't know if I'll finish the whole snake with this color, but parts of it. So I'm just like going through and adding it so it's there. It's a very weird bottle though, isn't it? Weird like texture. Okay. There's up to the neck part of it. So I'm just doing up in here on this bottle. Like I said, with my leftover purple, because I just don't care for that being eye color. At least we used it for eyeshadow though. It got its use for something. And for the snake, I was thinking that too the other day. I'm like, what color should I make this freaking snake? Originally, it was green before, but purple is just a lot better. And I know I'll have to go back in with like the white on different places, but I'm totally okay with that. This looks pretty good so far. Sucking in a lot of color. Alright, go underneath. I made these like little cuts in it too, so like the snake has these like weird like kinks and cuts in the tail. So I was like filling those in with paint, and it looks really cool when it's filled in with paint. Like it just looks more textured. That's like why I like working with clay, because you could really just do anything you want to do. If you miss something, you can add it with paint or add it onto the sculpture. It's not bad. I like it. Duck is really cute. Messed up with coloring, but that's okay. I have to dig apart everything looking for black paint. Like I said, I know it's here, I just don't know where. Everything is so unorganized, but when you want to just jump in and make art and you don't really want to organize it or do any of that until that day comes, then just work kind of messy. I know that's known though, a lot of artists are just like, they rather be messy than have everything, you know, eyesight where they can see it or what's going on. And that's totally me. I can't even help it. Okay, so I just went under and I got it purple, purple, purple there, purple there. Purple right here, here. So yeah, I was right. I'm not gonna have enough to finish all the way down the tail, which is fine. But I'm covering like enough of it. And that makes me happy. Okay, I think if there's no more purple that can come off of this sheet on my brush, I think I'm good for right now at least. Okay, so that is done. I added my purple snake onto it. And I gotta try to find black now. Okay. So let's actually take a second here. Okay, so if I actually would have moved some crap around, it was here the whole time. So, don't come for me. I feel stupid that it was basically in front of my face, but that's okay. We live and we learn. I'm just gonna dunk it in and go for it. Oops, I forgot to paint some parts of it white. That's okay. I don't even know what kind of mark to do on it. Kind of have an idea what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm like focusing. And now my leg is like freaking out because I've been sitting in the same position for so long. But that's okay. Okay, I did one eye. I don't know how I feel about it. Gonna jab the other on real quick. Don't mind me. Okay. I gotta clean them up, like, immensely. Like, that all in there is gonna be white and go up a little bit more. Sounds a little too big. That's pretty cute. I wanna have, like, more emotion and stuff in the eye and, like, a dot, so I have to wait for that to dry, like I said, and then I'll go in with the white and touch up where I need to. And then we'll probably let the hair down and start messing around with it more. But for now, let's just give it a good old second. And I'll get my white back out. This would make good ASMR. Maybe I'll have to do an ASMR painting one night. Maybe on the bottle right here that I just showed you before with the snake on it. Somebody remind me, I'll have to do that. That'd be really fun. I hope this isn't gonna, like, I just don't want to do it and it's like black. It goes onto it or something stupid. Doesn't look bad. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Trying not to have my hand shake so much, but it's so hard. So I put it like underneath like that, but I kinda, I don't know. No, that fucked it up. I'm basically just putting more white on and bringing it up a little bit more. I was trying to do like dots for those eye parts, like I was just saying, but it looks so stupid. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably just go down a little bit with the white or even like a line of blue in there. Like I have that baby blue, but I didn't want to do anything too like crazy to make it look stupid. I feel like I need to outline this all in black. Maybe that's what's missing. Let's try that. We'll do a little bit of the outlining of the duck in black. And this is kind of painted and messed up. Come on. Trying to get decent strokes going. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm doing so much work on the face, guys. It's not even funny. Okay. So I basically just put on some like rough eyeliner on this ish. I still feel like she needs some kind of like pupil or something. But when I did that before, it looked so ugly on it. It looked like really bad. I don't know. Maybe I just need to put like a big... Yeah, see, when you do that, I just think it makes it look like, I don't know, kind of creepy-ish. I don't want that. Alright, so scratch what I was doing. Okay. I don't know what you're gonna say about this, but scratch that idea. No, it's not gonna be like, you know, the color it should be. It's just like a white blob on the eye. I always get like weird with the eyes. Like I don't mess them up, but like I always get indecisive like what I actually want to end up doing, and that's why I just did that. So I'm still trying to decide on the eyes. I don't know. So I'm gonna let this eyeless duck dry, because I don't know what kind of expression or eyes I want to put on it. But I think for right now, I can get out the other stuff and we can make it like a dress, or at least like look at fabrics for a dress. I think that would be a lot of fun. So all of these for right now I'm just gonna move, because I don't want to worry about having to make like eyes on a duck any longer. We should only be doing the fun stuff, and we'll panic about eyes later. Okay, so this can go, and we'll just work off of one mat, and we will start up our glue gun. My glue gun had fallen onto the floor. That is never good. But I just picked it up, so we're A-okay. And yes, my light just like went over for 2 seconds. How did I have it before? There we go. I was like, how did I have it that it was like perfect? Okay, so we're gonna let the glue gun, which is right here, start heating up. I have the little duck doing its thing. So basically what we're gonna be doing is making it like a really cute, like, not ball gown dress, but we're gonna make it like a dress to wear. And I have a lot of like nice little fabrics that we could choose from, and the dress it's already wearing is really helpful, so that's good too. But basically before we do anything, I'm going to take, let's see, there's like a piece of cardboard here, that would work. Even this piece of paper would work. So I'm gonna move her right there. Eyes are drying. I'm gonna take the paper that she was laying on and cut it in half. Lay her back on there. Now the opposite paper that I cut, I'm gonna try to make it into like a cone shape. like that kind of. I'm gonna cut my excess on it so it's just like a cone, because what we're gonna do is just use it as like a base for underneath the dress and to help us. But we have that then. I gotta start thinking of color ideas for the dress, and I'm not really sure yet. I have a bright pink I could use. I have like a aqua blue I could use. Because of the purple though, maybe we could stick with like a blue theme, if anything. So I'm trying to see what I can find. Here's some really pretty scraps of like a blue. Here's some scraps of blue, scraps of blue, scraps of white and blue, scraps of white and blue that it just tore out. And I'm sure there's like other crap hanging off of it. Whites in here. Ooh, this really nice piece of lace. Blue, blue. Nice piece of white. So basically, yeah, we're just gonna make a dress from all of those scraps. Waiting for that to heat up. It's not yet. I wanna itch my leg open, I feel like right now. Like so itchy. What is up with me? That's still heating up. It'll get there. So let's see. So dress is really like, as you could see, doesn't want to stay properly. That's why I think this dress might be glued down to this cone, so we can properly do it. I wanted to use cardboard, but this was the best that I've had. Like I said. Okay. It should be hard enough to put a little dab of glue. Yeah, it was. Okay, good. So what I'm gonna do is just stick its feet through here. Push it out. The dress. Maybe I won't glue it to the paper. If it was cardboard, that'd be one thing, but maybe not to the paper. Okay. That's gonna make it a little bit more easier on me to do this. At least in my opinion, I think it's gonna make it a little bit more easier. So, ooh. Let's see. I'm not really worried about the top. That could be done last. I'd rather have it like a skirt started. But, you know? So, let's... I don't know how I feel about this piece. If it was like cut up a little bit better, then I can see if I could do like a wrap on it. And I don't think it's gonna be long enough. But I'm gonna try anyways. Okay. Yeah, like basically. But I was trying to like work off of this. Material's a lot different. I think what I want to do I just cut like a panel of it. And I'm just gonna glue like a panel of it on. And then I'll do a different color here. Go with me. I don't know. This is an idea that's just like floating in my head right now. It might not even like look good or work out for me, but I want to try it anyways. Almost done, almost done. I'm done. Okay. There we go. So it's not like perfect, but you catch what I'm trying to do here. And then I was just gonna like, and see it's even too long. I was just gonna like attach it on here. Or I could attach underneath and then have this pretty shitty design, but no. We'll do it that way. So that's the top part. I'm just gonna glue it, you know, like one at a time. It's a lot. So that's what I said I'm gonna do. That is the middle. There we go. If I can just get the shitty, you know what I mean, underneath the stick. That's all that matters to me. And then this needs to be trimmed because it's way too long. I didn't realize that. That's okay, because there's a lot of things I'm doing that I'm realizing that could be wrong, so that's just how it works with art. You just do what works for you. I know it probably looks like weird because it has like not really a face to it, but that's because it's still getting all its personality. It's figuring all that out. I love making like little animal dolls or like dolls out of little objects. Like I have one that's in my eBay store that looks like a strawberry that I sculpted. This one's a little cartoony duck. It's cute. Okay, so as you can see underneath, it's just a clean going around. Oh, why is these scissors not cutting? I don't get that. I don't get why these scissors don't want to cut. That's really irritating. Come on. It's like a perfect circle, like, really? Or like half circle, not a perfect circle, half circle. And I'm, oh my god, I'm killing myself right now doing this, but come on. Break off, break off. There we go. We'll fix all of that later. For now though, get off of there. So it's not like perfect, but I'll have like a nice little border, you know what I mean then, so it doesn't really matter. So that was just one piece of it. Like I said, I didn't really know my idea with that, what I was doing. I just figured I would do it and see what happened. Okay, so I just did another little slab for the back, which might be a little bit easier to attach. I'm gonna put it actually this time directly onto my felt. before I attach it and see. Because there's like a weird thing in the material back here. So that will close it off. And then, as always, it's too long. So we'll just trim it again, which I'm fine with. Just attaching this on. And then this part with the lace, I just want to glue that on real nice. And this is where we're gonna go and maybe I should keep that material on. Yeah, I'll cut it. We'll cut it early so we know where we need to cover that all with like lace and pretty stuff then. I don't know why this scissors being so stupid. There we go. Finally, cuts. Okay, so that's the back. That's the front. I know it needs sides. Should we do white sides too? We could. Okay, so let's try this again. How are we making these? So this is how the bottom looks. And the top is like that. I don't want to do, I was going to cut the other side, but I'm like, yeah, let me see what this looks like on here. It actually fits in really nice right there. If I could just cut a piece to go with this and just shape it up a little bit, this actually isn't that bad of a piece. Okay, well, I need to find another white piece. So I'm pretty sure I have that. Yep, I already found it. That's small though. I was hoping for a little bit of a bigger piece. This is what I found. That's not gonna help me. Yeah, this piece is like fucked up too, how I cut it. It doesn't look too good. So let me fix up that piece. I feel like weirdly cut. There, I took away that weird looking gap thing. I really should have another one of those. And I don't. That's so bad. Yeah, I don't have another white one. That's not good. There's no way I can do it from any of that. I found pink that I could definitely make, but not white. And I cut that one so nice. Maybe I could add it somewhere else and I don't know. I guess next what I'm gonna do is like trace and cut this out and do that one next. I'd rather have like strips of them, you know, of the white and pink. And we'll just go from there. And I gotta think about eyes still for that little thing. Some kind of eye inspiration. Okay. So I made a one just like it. Ooh, hello comments. How am I feeling these days? So. Hey Gabby, hey girl, hey. If I'm not back, have a great night. I hope you have a better one. So yeah, this piece is huge, but it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna put it right at the top to start. Kind of reminds me of like a windmill or something. And see, then that pocket will put a color in there. Maybe like blue or something. I like how it looks so far though. This doesn't look bad. It just takes time when you're like, you know what I mean, doing stuff like this and gluing pieces together and painting faces, and you want everything to turn out nice, and sometimes you just gotta slow down and do one thing at a time. Okay. I just glued that down for myself. And I have a little bit more to glue right here. I need another stick right here. I have them right in front of my face. I think I'll have her done in like the next 2 days. I can't see her being done tonight, but general ideas of her are being done, which is good. Do you see that? That looks really cute. Okay, so this we're gonna trace onto this pink. It's basically the same color pink. And we're gonna add it in. I think that my white piece might be a little too big, but we're gonna make it work. And just go around, and go around, and go around. Okay. Here's our next white, or I'm sorry, pink piece from the white piece that we made it. And it's gonna go right there onto the opposite side. So, again, I'll just put a little bit of hot glue at the top of my piece. Like that. And now I'm gonna take it and start gluing it down onto the red dress. So there, and there. I'm just gonna use my hand to flatten it all together. I love when I'm like really into a project, and at first I didn't think I'd be into it, but when you're making the outfit, it's kind of fun. Kind of a lot of fun, actually. Okay, so we have all of that still to go. So I'm just gonna put it right down onto the material. And then press your fabric together. There we go. A lot of like this loose fabric over here, I feel like I can make like flowers and stuff for the dress, like little fabric flowers and odds and ends, but that looks super cute so far. I wish I knew what its eyes were gonna look like, but that's okay. We're getting there. It's dry. Those are definitely tacky, but that's okay, because I have a feeling I'm gonna be going over them again with the white, so that's okay. Anyways, this is how our design is looking so far. I'm gonna take our tracer and see what's up with this blue that I've been wanting to use. So yeah, I'm gonna put one right here and go through and get my pattern out. I love this blue. I think it is such a fun, pretty color. It's like a ocean turquoise blue. It reminds me of like a whale. Whenever I think of just like a plush whale, that is the color I think of, this really pretty oceany blue. Okay, there we go. And some of the lines are in little jagged, so let's fix them up for you. Boom. Again, not like a perfect shape, but it's doing its purpose. Now, this is where it gets a little teeny tiny tricky. So you're taking, pretty much you're going into this like pizza slice area. And you want to have it like cut to fit it, so triangle it at the top. One, like a teardrop. That's basically how it's kind of gonna look. Go. A little bit of a weird teardrop. And just place it, like drop it right into there. And then those you could always put in like colors that you need, like to break it up or whatever you need to do with it. So we start with just adding glue to here. Alrighty. So I added glue there. I need it in here, it was looking like. And then down into here. So I'll just place it really nicely in for myself. Right there. Kind of like favoring this side more, so I have like a smaller section right there to have to deal with later, which isn't in my worst interest. Alright, we just plopped in some glue right there. I'm gonna get the excess off my hands because it's scalding hot. We got that closed. Going down into this seam, I'm gonna close that. I think tonight, guys, I'm gonna finish up the dress. And if you want a part 2 of this, I can give you a part 2 of this, of like finishing eyes up, finishing dress up, if you want that. Or if not, we could always just do a different craft, and then when this is done, I can let you guys know on my community pages. And if you didn't know, I have community pages and on my YouTube, and I use it a lot for polls and like when you guys know what's going on and conversating. So if you haven't used it yet, you should. It's a very useful tool. I don't want to cut around it. I'm definitely trimming that to fit the rest, but I don't want to yet. I just want to leave it in. That's where the next one's going, obviously. So let's do another line up. Perfect. better up in there. And then I'm just gonna go and cut around the bottom, cut around the sides, and cut around the bottom to end it. There we go. All right, so we have our blue piece again. We're gonna triangle it. There's that. I didn't triangle the rest off enough. There we go. Throw that all to the side. And I'm gonna throw that probably, I gotta see, because that's crooked. I'm trying to see which like side it falls on better. Let's see. Probably. Oh no, we were going here, weren't we? Yeah, we were going here. Maybe I can pull my sides out. So the thing that I love about working with felt is you can pull it out and kind of move it where you need it to go better sometimes. So I'm gonna have it like hug probably this corner right here. As always, we just start with a little bit of glue at the top. Stick it in. Stick it to the pink one. Okay. Okay. Stick it down. Scalding my soul, but that's okay. Underneath too, I'm not too worried about what's going on with that yet. I'm just more worried about the top and what's going on with that. And I definitely like have some ideas for the face that I'm gonna add in then when I'm done with the dress before we get off of here. And this is like a super long craft stream, but hey, if I have the energy and the ideas, why not? It's not 12 o'clock yet. Okay. This is so cute. So that's what it looks like. Like I said, they're gonna get trimmed. This kind of looks more like a purple than a pink. So let's add in a pink over here, because next to it, it won't look like that. But this is the catch. Are you ready for this? So I'll cut the top off because it's all messed up. It needs to be small. Like really small. That's basically it. It wasn't like a crazy catch. Just small enough that I'm able to do what I need to do with it. Like so. I think that should work. It's a nice little petal size. Petals, whatever you want to call these little things. Yeah, I actually like how that looks. Okay. So, again, starting at my little base, gluing down the base, and then going over to the other parts of it to see where it needs. I just ran out of my glue stick. No. Once you add more, it's so much easier to like keep adding them and looking like, oh, one here and ooh, one there. You know what I mean? So. it might like be discouraging at first if you're doing something like this because you don't know like where to put it or like where to even start over the old dress. But once you like feel out what you can do with the material and what kind of material you have and all of that, it kind of comes fairly easier. And as you can see, it's not completely on and glued, but it will be later momentarily. I wonder if I have another, that purple color. I do, but not a lot of it. Oh, nope, I do have enough to do a nice piece actually. So here's that purple. Guess I'll stick it right there. And I already have the bottom piece for it, so got a little zigzaggy around the edges, but that's okay. Cut that part off. And I'll stick it right here. I love what the blue does to it. I think the aqua blue really gives it like a pop. Looks really cool. All right, well here is my new one that I'm adding in. I'm gonna put the material together like in two and just stick it down. And then we're gonna flip it up. All the material is still there. I feel like it just wants to go down, so I'll start sticking it. And like I told you guys, there's so many places I need to touch up, but for now I just want to get the basis of it down. I want to cut some of that, but I don't want to ruin what I'm doing. Let's see. All right, well I just cut some. Now I gotta cut a little bit more. So it looks more like lined up. I think it's supposed to be like that. All right. I guess that looks okay for the most part. And it needs to be all trimmed, but whatever. Okay. So like blue right there would be nice. Could we do like a nice little tiny blue? Somehow? Some way? Okay, so that broke. This piece is probably not gonna work, but I just want to see what it would look like if I screw it there. And like, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for future pieces like that. Okay. Yeah, it didn't go well. No. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. I need like a bigger piece of it. This could possibly do the trick. Now I am going to, I want to cut, there we go. round it off again. And this piece should go really nicely in there. Might need to do some trimming. Okay. It's a weird shape. Like I said, you can kind of like push it out. Ooh, I could go up to there with it if I really wanted to. And then go like that. Yeah. I'm gonna go up a little bit farther with this one, as you just saw. But like I said, I like how the blue looks. Smash it down. Okay. And I'll just stick it all down in here then. Together. Ow. Ow! Burning my soul. Alright, so we did that. I was thinking about the face again. I'm like, do I want to work on the face? And I'm like, nah. I don't. It has like a little... I'm like putting stuff on over and over. Like it has scuff marks. I was just tearing off some of it so it's a little bit smoother when we go to add stuff in. Alright, well I need one more here. And it looks like it should be like a light teal or blue. But will it be? It'll probably be this pink. I mean, that pink should go there. Yeah, I don't see. Anymore, but I just found this like big bow that kind of goes with it. Found another piece of the blue that could work out. I mean, not for that big of a piece though. That's really big. That's the only problem. Unless I could try to fit it into like two mats of like two places. Like put the blue closer to the pink. That could actually work. We're gonna try that. Because it is almost 12 midnight and I think I want to do this and then possibly, like I said, do a part 2. I always start stuff and I never finish it, so I actually like want to finish this. It's really cute. It's just like, will I ever? Will I not ever? Who knows? But let's add another plate, because after that, I think we're really gonna need like, ow, fuck, a couple. Fuck, that gets really hot. It's just like sticking to my skin. I'm like peeling it off. Not a good time. Ouchie. Okay, well, that was the early one where I really burnt myself. I feel like the others really like went down good, so. Oh well, to this one. So I'm like putting the material over each other. I don't know what's going on with this one. You know why? I just need to put a little bit of glue in there, that's why. Alright. Now we just need it. Here. Which I can put white easily there. And then the pink there. Yay! And then it just needs to be touched up around the edges, and then all of those lines, harsh lines, are gonna get like filled with stuff. Some kind of pretty design or something or other. But at least we have like a basis down, and we covered up that ugly like red with the clay on it and all of that. So that was at least good. Well, that should fix the area. This like odd shaped piece of fabric I'm trying to make into one of those right now. And it's not going well at all. I'm trying, but I don't know. I got one. It's shaped weird though. Let me see where I can fit it. It's not big enough for where I wanted. That's not gonna work there. Great. Great. Because I had one that could have fit there. I'll use this for something then, I think. Maybe with that bow. And that. But I guess this needs to be like worked out to fit right here. So this is definitely the one. Without a doubt in my mind. Just need to trim it up. Because I needed something that was like wide enough to fit there. And for using scrap pieces though, like way to go for me, because normally, you know what I mean, I'd have to go out, get all the supplies, get what I need. I mean, I had the glue sticks already, I had all of this really nice fabric, so I got really fortunate when it comes to that. I'm happy about that. Paints, you know, obviously I had those. So it's just like pom-poms I have to pick up, bags to add, you know, to make more stuff and all that sort of shit. Alrighty, let's put this sucker down. Hope it looks good. I'm gonna overlap it on. Ow, fuck, the white one. Just burnt myself again. It's just because there's a little bit of glue coming out on the bottom of this one. So there's the pink, and then we're gonna need white and white, so like two little chunky slab ones of white. And I think I just found my one. And then all these scraps here are gonna be used, like I said, to make flowers and cute little doodads and designs on the dress. So we're not like wasting any of this fabric. Everything's gonna be used for something or other, which I like, to use everything, you know, as a whole for projects. Let's see where this fits better. No, it's probably this one, because that's what I was cutting it for. I was cutting it for this one, but I wanted to check it for the other one just to make sure. Somebody today went on my eBay and offered me 99 cents for something that was only $25, and it was really rude. Actually, it was $30. I offered them 25 and I took like $5 off to be nice, and they were being rude. So I love people who love wasting my time, but then their own time. Isn't that wild? I think that's wild. Like, all right, waste my time, sure, but like wasting your own time on it too? Like, really? So, people are that like bored and have that much time with their lives to just annoy other people. I think that's funny. I'm gonna cover this really quickly, because I just noticed it wasn't, and I'd like it to be. And then one more. And boom. Let's see how big that is. I try to like visualize when I'm cutting it, like looking at this space. Oh, okay, like that's how it looks. So I would get one that's a little bit wider, cut out, and longer, so it can fit that space nicely, you know? That's that. That is that. And here's this. Can't believe finally the last one. Just like stretching out the material underneath so it sits nice. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I know that looks really like crazy and wild right now, but it's not gonna stay that way, obviously. I have this really cool thing that I made. I'm sending to my one friend, but it kind of actually reminds me of this. It's a flower though. I'll show it to you then at the end of my stream, but like the petals on it remind me of how crazy this is. But this is not even that bad. It just needs to be cut how the other ones are, and like a little bit glue needs to be held here in some spots, as we can see, like here. Need some glue. And that goes over it. See? It's like really simple spots. And then the upper part of the dress. I didn't even think about what I wanted to do with that, really. I'll probably just take these scrap pieces and make like spaghetti straps and cover that up, honestly. It'll look really cute though when it's done. And then back in here, it's gonna be more of like laying like this. And I might do something like that. I don't know though, so don't quote me. something like this even maybe, and then the bow. But that bow is like absolutely as big as like my product, so this bow probably won't work, but I could always make a tiny bow for the back if I really want to, or cover it with, ooh, lace as I punch you in the face. Anyways, I could always like cover with lace. I know this part is not done yet at all. But we'll save that for next time, like I said, because it needs like a lot of gluing in some spots and underneath, and they all need to be cut like this, or not even like that, but like this one's too long. So basically, like I said, I would cut that is go over on from the side. And try to like look at the other ones and how they look. Compare. See, so like when I'm cutting the pink one, I'm looking where the white one ended. So if it is kind of like that, and then it's going into these that I would put together. So like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It goes in like patterns, but this is how it looks so far from what we did tonight. I am like beat. It's after 12 o'clock now. I'm pretty tired. I feel like I did get a lot accomplished, which makes me really happy. I hope you guys are happy that I came through to do this, to just like hang out, do some crafts, and like I said, work on something that I haven't worked on in like forever. But I definitely would love to sit down and do a part 2 of this with you guys, but if not, I totally get that too. There's a lot of other projects that I could showcase and show off as well, but I wouldn't mind, you know, finishing up the dress and gluing on the flowers, showing you guys how I'm thinking about making the flowers. So if you want to see that, please thumbs up, express that in comments down below, express that in community boards, because that's how I'll know what you guys want to see. I usually put things there or just leave it know in comments, but I love you guys very much, and thanks for watching me paint around and work on this little birdie, and I will see you in my next video.